Um, Hello, this is Mateusz Myślicki, xMiMx. Welcome back to Weekly Daily. This is round 3 of Modern Daily. We are 1-1 with the not so bloody Zulis. A modified deck that Kibler made a top 8 of Grand Prix San Diego with. And we're keeping a hand that's not great, but it's not terrible either. It has a 2-drop, a 3-drop, has all the lands. Probably gonna be starting from black-red again. It's my usual start. Anyway, Island is not bidding well for game 1 for us. Got quite some tools to beat Island's game 2 and 3, but game 1 we're usually not favored. I was thinking about what... If he had Snare, he would just cast it, wouldn't he? A blue Tron. We got Choke in the sideboard. Choke is pretty good. Yeah, well, I guess he's got Condescend, and he will probably be quite unhappy about my Smiter. I want a Foundry so I can cast Fundamo in like 2 turns. I don't care about life too much against this deck. Yes, this can't be countered, mate. Hopefully he doesn't have Tron from top like next turn. And then like a Worm Coil. Although this deck is not so soft against Worm Coil as my previous one used to be. Oh great, now I don't have mana to cast Smiter, so I guess my Crypt kinda backfired here. Well, this can be potentially pretty big, so my troll play from round 1 actually might hurt me right now. But I really want to cast this Hellkite next turn. Especially if he goes Worm Coil now. Okay. That's not Worm Coil yet. It's gonna be next turn. But I'm just gonna fly over it. Alright, so I can cast a Domri and a Smiter and attack him for 7. And if he casts a Worm Coil next turn, I'm just gonna fly over him. Unless he draws a Tron piece. And if he draws a Tron piece, then he can cast that and have he's got a ton of counter spells in this deck. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna cast Fundamo right now. Don't really want to. Cause I could just take him from surprise next turn, but I just prefer to kill him. Yeah, he concedes. So I'm kinda surprised this deck is still on. It was very good against blue-white red. I heard it was the anti-deck for it. But other than that, it's pretty terrible. Uh, the red-green Tron is much better in my opinion. Path to Exile are pretty good against him, and that's one of the reasons I'm not gonna be siding in Blood Moon. The other reason is this deck has a lot of problems with getting the Tron on the table, so I'm not too worried about him just getting the throne. I guess that Domri is pretty bad. Although it does kill. It does kill the simulacrums and treasure mages, so I guess I can keep like 2 and keep 2 bolts. Choke should be insane against him. I'm siding insta only silence because he's playing like a lot of artifacts. I'll basically support him. Oh, this hand is pretty bad against him. Oh, he might have turn free throne. Nope. He won't have a turn free throne. Oh, I would love to draw a... I'll have to draw a silence now. Stony silence would be awesome, but I don't. Tomorev is pretty bad against him. There aren't any creatures dying. He's only casting like instants. Okay, so he's got Tron next turn. Probably that. Huh. So it seems he doesn't have any place for the Tron, because otherwise he would just sacrifice it and just get the Tron on the table and then just cast a Worm Coil and then anything he's got for it. Guess next turn, if it's not a disaster yet, I just want to play a Smiter and get white mana from this. Okay. Alright, so he gets the Tron and he gets what? A Worm Coil? Spell's Guide? Well, this is not doing a lot. Fine. I guess he doesn't have a very good hand. I mean, that's why this deck is kind of bollocks, because it has so little place from the Tron. Like LG Tron, when he's got the Tron, he always slam like a Karn or a Worm Coil, and this one just does nothing. Oh, what's that? The Sundering Titan. It might be the Sundering Titan. Yeah, well, that's bad. At least he has to destroy his island, but it's not a lot of consolation for me. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, I also don't have any more green with red. Like I was nearly sure I've got 2 stomping grounds in this deck. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, well, that's fine. Don't think I can win this. Probably, like, anyway. Well, it's also not very good news. So what, he's racing me? Nah, he's not. Maybe we kinda in a stalemate here. He can blow up the Tarmogoyfs, but he can't really raise the smiters. Yeah, although his top decks are much better than mine. Guess I'm not conceding yet, because I can draw a Path to Exile. But that doesn't look good. Okay. Well, that's a tad too late, isn't it? I'm dead. Even with next turn Path. Like, attack with those two is gonna be crushing for me. Uh, I guess I could take Butter Skulls. On the other hand, I'm playing Stony Silence, which is pretty terrible. You can get like 2 Blood Moons, even with Paths. I mean, Path is only for the big guys, and if he's already got them on the table, then something went wrong with Blood Moon. And Bolt is not doing like anything against him. Sure. Yeah, well, that's Stony Silence for sure now. Well, that's not gonna do a lot. uh, so that was a very good Stony Silence. I'm on a good way to winning this, I guess. Next time I've got like 2 Tarmogoyfs, it's gonna get bigger. And even if he gets to Wormcoil at some point, I've got a Path. So I'm pretty fine. Those Tarmogoyfs are pretty terrible in like a lot of matches lately. Okay, so I get a Gavoni right now. Or not. Yeah, I guess I can sacrifice one of the Tarmogoyfs just for the sake of dealing him damage. Like, I don't think there's any way he can kill me next turn. Or like annihilate my board. Yeah. So that's exactly what I was expecting. Got a pretty good hand here. It's like not much more to say. Stone Silence just completely blank his pretty good hand. Where really could just make my free creatures useless, and Expedition Map should get him the throne pretty quickly. So card worked exactly as intended. Maybe I should get back to playing 3. I'm playing 2 Stony Silence because lately there's a lot of graveyard decks. I was playing against some Living Ends lately and the Grizzlebrand decks. So I wanted Thermal Scripts. I'm playing Thermal Scripts because the Rest in Peace would just also hurt me a lot. Right, so thanks for watching round 3 of Weekly Daily and see you in round 4.